Excitement? Well, we got that in abundance as this Pro Bowl is underway from Orlando, Florida. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Come on, set, 70, Indy.
Now a handoff here to his running back. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7. Operating from the gun. Clifford. He's got his man. It's Andrews. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. It's a 3rd down gain of 10 to pick up the first.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
Let's go.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
6-6, pull it high. Let's go.
Going to give this time to the tailback. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know, you know better than I, he has the ability to take over a game, so what do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, he breaks through.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. DeMarcus Lawrence. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. From the gun, Clifford. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Andrews. An incredible play there. They do get big yardage, but they're still stopped a yard or 2 short, and it's 4th down. And in their own territory, needing only a few inches, they're going to line up to go for this thing on 4th down. They'll try and run for it. He's got a 1st down and then some inside the 40. And he will take this in for an AFC touchdown. A great play there. 52 yards as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This will be fielded at the 8. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
Ready? White 25. 58. Come on. Green, triple T.
A 1st down throw for Winston. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Dante Fowler. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20.
58, right over there, right over there.
To throw, Winston. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And they'll bring him down here up at about the 22-yard line. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down. On 3rd down, Winston. That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. And they get 10 yards there and convert on 3rd. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Hey, 5-0, 5-0, 5-0. Hot. Easy.
Throwing, Winston. Going up top. Is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. Picked off at the 16. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The offense for the AFC set to go now. They have to be thrilled with that first drive. They got him the touchdown. Now they'll be looking to make it a 2-score advantage here on the road.
And you know they spent all week in practice, in meetings, talking about taking an early advantage. Being the road team, going up a score, that takes the crowd out of the game and puts some doubt in the minds of their opponents.
Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. And a short 3-yard pickup gets him up to the 15. 3 yards is the pickup, but it leaves them still needing 11 here on 3rd down.
60 outlaw. 64. 3 bud.
Operating from the gun, Clifford. And that is incomplete. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part. It got them the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football and now zapped right back in the other direction. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the NFC will take over 1st and 10. Ready to begin their next drive here, the NFC offense. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 to score as they start 1st and 10. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a 1st down. Winston now from the 50. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Chris Jones just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down. 1st and 2nd down were a disaster. Both went backwards. Now it's 3rd and 18. They need something big. Eluding the pressure right. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Had to pass there. 3rd and long on your own side of the field. Just couldn't come up with anything.
That's why teams always talk about having to win the early downs, meaning you've got to gain yardage and set yourself up for 3rd and short, because when it's 3rd and long, the odds go down significantly trying to pick up the 1st down, even throwing the football.
The AFC takes over 1st and 10.
Let's go.
At their own 20-yard line.
The AFC offense set to take their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of 1st downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. The throw here to Andrews, the tight end. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. It's a gain of 20 as we wind down near 20 seconds left in the quarter.
At the 36-yard line.
Ready.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Let's go, Keith. Tighten up. Let's go, fight.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And unable to get downhill there, so he'll take this up to about the 37. In on the stop, the former Georgia Bulldog, Roquan Smith.
Nice job by that defensive front there to hold him to a short gain on 1st down. Well played, I must say.
Yeah, only getting 1 yard. There was no room to run. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. And going deep for Hill. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And he will score. Touchdown AFC. Tyreek Hill, 63 yards. And the AFC adds on to their lead. Tucker now to add the point after. And it's good to make it 14-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The offense for the NFC ready to get their next drive started. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points get that 0 off the board. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now Haskins to throw it. That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
A gain of 17 yards. And an NFC first down.
On first down, it's Haskins. Slings this deep from McLaurin. And that is intercepted. Or was it? Wait, they'll say no. No interception. He did not keep the feet in bounds, apparently. So that's just going to be an incompletion. Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. Again on 2nd and 10, it's Haskins. Flush to his right. A fight for the football, and it's intercepted. Greedy Williams picks it off. Well, and I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
Watch the shit.
The former second-round pick, this is Joe Mixon. And he only manages a couple here, down to about the 38-yard line.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Towards the end zone, and this is going to be intercepted. Kevin King with a pick. And a great return as they're finally able to take him down. That had disaster written all over. You've got a right-handed quarterback rolling left and throwing it pretty far downfield.
It's really difficult to do, to try and get your body twisted around into the proper position and get anything on the ball as you heave it downfield. And that's what it actually turns into, a heave. And that's not really a good throw, is it?
Not good, and we saw the result. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up second down. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Second down, Haskins. And that's Elliott, complete. And he'll get it up here this time to the 21.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. Jumpy on the right side of the line.
Sometimes when you're on the end, a little bit farther away from the ball, any type of movement will get you to jump, and that's exactly what happened there.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he gets it to the 32, good enough for a first down. Coming into the week, he's the NFL's leader in receiving yards. There's his first catch, and it's good for a first down. Now a handoff looking right. He takes this one across the 35 to the 36, a gain of about 4.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now a second down.
From the 36, Haskins. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Dante Fowler able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. Now Haskins, 3rd and long. Escaping the pressure right. And that is incomplete.
And based on my math, they've only converted 1 time thus far in this game, so you can see the frustration starting to come out a little bit. 3rd downs, they've been a problem for them all game. They've got to start becoming solutions.
And now the punter, Tress Way, as he sends this one away. This will be fielded at the 17. The offense for the AFC set to go now. It's been a good first half so far. They're up 14-0. Points here, that could really put them in command before intermission.
Yeah, and it's all well and good what they're seeing and how they're feeling right now. But this is the NFL. How many times have we watched 14-0 leads evaporate and quickly? So how have we seen them combat it? Continue to run your offense, but don't back off at all. Don't start looking at the clock. Don't start thinking about, hey, just take care of the football. Keep attacking. Usually the best way to maintain control.
Here we go, set, 18, Gator. Here we go.
From the 35 on second down, Minshew, and going deep for Hill. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill that time, and it's 3rd down.
Fans do love the long ball, don't they? And he already found his guy once. Tried to give him another chance there, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. Couldn't connect, but as you alluded to, he does have that touchdown from earlier, trying to keep him in the rhythm. He's going deep for Brown. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And he's able to get this way down deep into enemy territory. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
On the ready.
They'll give it to Mixon. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal. Earlier this half, you were wondering how the defense was going to handle him defensively. Were they going to bottle him up at different levels, so to speak, is what you said. What have you seen so far?
Well, I think they've been absolutely terrific because it feels like on every play, if we were watching this in the film room, when he clicked off the film or stopped it, you would see 11 shirts of that same color. Right.
And he will take this in for an AFC touchdown. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the AFC is able to widen their advantage. Tucker with the extra point, and that makes the score 21-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Ready to begin their next drive here, the NFC offense. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Dante Fowler able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
The coach.
We get slap happy up here sometimes. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down. 3rd down. Here's Haskins. And that's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, it's looking like another 3-and-out here, and at some point, got to be able to put together a drive to keep your defense from having to go right back out on the field. I feel like things are starting to unravel a little bit, and we're not even at halftime.
He gets us away. It's a good one, drawing toward the sidelines. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. The AFC offense set to take their next drive. And now consider the lead. The question is, how much is good enough? Are you going for more?
It's the NFL. There's never enough, I believe, because they get reeled in all the time when you sit on the ball. I think that they will try and move the ball downfield and try and squeeze a few more points out of this first half. They'll be careful. They'll be a little bit cautious at times, but also they will attack downfield and try and get in position for at least 3 points.
From the 27, Minshew, and he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. He was looking for Tyreek Hill that time, and it's 3rd and 5.
Well, partner, they're not content to run this one out as we head towards the half, trying to hit a big chunk play right there and add to their score.
Yeah, this is a confident group. At the very least, they're thinking field goal.
Yeah, and I don't blame them one bit. I don't think you sit on the ball going into the half when you have a chance to put some more points on the board.
Throwing left side, it's complete. Now the AFC going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. This quarterback now just 3 of 6 throwing it, but that last completion gets a first down.
58, right over there, yeah, Mike, 58.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. They'll let this go for the end zone. And that is caught for an AFC touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the AFC adds on to their lead. Wouldn't be the Pro Bowl without the QBs taking some shots, and that shot paid off.
He understood, I don't know if it's instinctively or if he did his homework, that you do take your shots, as you said, in this game because the payoff is terrific. We will remember how many touchdown passes you threw. I don't think we ever recall how many interceptions you throw in a game like this.
The offense for the NFC ready to get their next drive started. Typically down to the first half, I might say, oh, you at least need a field goal out of this drive, but they're down to the point where they need a touchdown, don't they?
Yeah, normally, you know me. I mean, you've been around me for a while now, right?
Unfortunately.
I'm sorry about that. But normally, I'm the one preaching patience.
Yeah.
You know, take your time. First half, you still got a chance. I think they're out of patience here. This has to be a drive that gets a touchdown. So if you're the play caller, you're going to that portion of the sheet that says big-time plays, specials, anything you can use to get yourself back into it.
And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. Now the NFC going to call the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. That one complete to Elliott. Now the NFC going to take a timeout, their second, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Right there. Coming to you, coming to you. 58, boys, 58, 58. Armin. Here we go, G, get off the field. Hey, 58 is a mic, run it.
Haskins looking to throw on 1st down. Haskins hit, and he lost the football. Now the NFC going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Now Haskins to throw on 2nd down. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. Oh, very close to a turnover there in the end zone. Back of the end zone, could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
58, right over there, right over there. Yeah. Mike, 58, right there. Go.
From the gun, Haskins on 3rd down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. So we have hit halftime of the Pro Bowl with the AFC leading the NFC. As we'll send you crosstown to our studios here in Orlando and check in with the coach at our EA Sports Halftime Report. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Ready to begin their next drive here, the NFC offense. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Now they'll run on the draw. And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield. That'll go as a loss of 5. And that'll make it 3rd down. Looking to throw, Haskins. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down.
58, right over there, right over there.
And they'll indeed go for it with Haskins. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Chris Jones, and the AFC is going to get the football back in great field position.
Ready. Mike 54. Mike 54. Hey.
They'll try to get the run game going. This is Mixon. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down.
And that's what this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Now they try the right side here. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. So 3rd and long, here's Minshew. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. DeMarcus Lawrence picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle.
Well, no surprise there. Extremely reliable during the regular season. Bailed his team out time and again. Knocks another one through, this time in the Pro Bowl.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The offense for the NFC ready to get their next drive started. And on that last drive, went for it on 4th, turned it over. A good job by their defense, though. They held him to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on 4th down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here, because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3, and that's exactly what happened there.
You think that factored in?
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end.
It's a pickup of 17 and a 1st down. Haskins now 8 of 15 through the air, but it's 1st and 10 here. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
Well, my initial thought was that maybe he was just trying to blindly throw this one away, and maybe he was. But he's going to get away with it because as he tried to throw it over the left sideline there's a receiver right there in the area, so no grounding call.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually that becomes man on man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
Watch the screen. Watch the screen. At 58 is a Mike.
On 3rd down, Haskins. Going right side here, and that's complete. And that's going to move the sticks again here as the tackle's made at the AFC's 45-yard line. Now it's Haskins. Over the middle, complete. That's Elliott. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. It's a gain of 34. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Flushed out right. Drops it underneath to Elliott. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. To throw again on 2nd down. Haskins eluding the pressure right. And that's going to be caught. Touchdown NFC. Evan Ingram there to make the grab. And the NFC able to get a bit closer. So he scrambled right, but was able to look back toward the middle of the end zone to find the target.
As you know, in this game, sometimes you just have to know when to break the rules, because we all know most guys throwing the football are taught never throw back into the middle of the field on a scramble. He did it and got away with it for a touchdown.
Instinct sometimes, right? They just take over.
Instinct and vision. Sometimes you just see people who are open, you're able to get it to them.
This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Here we go.
Takes over
Here we go.
at their own 19-yard line.
The offense for the AFC set to go now. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10.
Whip. Watch the whip. Go.
They keep it on the ground. This time it's Mixon. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball, protect this lead, give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them.
Quit talking about it and bring it. Say it. Hey, alert 3. Hey!
They'll stay on the ground. Mixon again. He's got a 1st down and more inside the 30. And he will take this in for an AFC touchdown. Joe Mixon, 43 yards, as his guys continue to put this one out of reach.
When you know you've got a home run hitter on your side of the ball, and you know that he can score from anywhere on the field, it usually inspires the rest of the guys to do their jobs even better. That resulted in a lot of great blocks downfield because they knew if they gave him space, he could do exactly what he did, put the ball in the end zone.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
You ain't doing nothing today.
Now Haskins on 1st down. He'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. He got 29 yards that time. On 1st and 10, it's Haskins. Haskins hit, and he lost the football.
And a little bit of good fortune there. He wasn't able to get it back, but he did have a teammate on the spot able to retain possession for them.
Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Myles Garrett able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in 3rd and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
Now a deep ball here, hauled in just past the 50. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. A crazy sequence here. A huge gain that time, but it still leaves them well short for 4th down.
He's checking. Crash.
4th down. Here's Haskins. Flush to his right. And a big loss here as he's taken down. 3/4 in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Set. 15 line.
Let's go defense.
Off play action, it's Minshew. And going deep for Hill. And this is taken in at the 5. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. It's nearly a 40-yard gain on the opening play of the quarter. They come out here in the eye.
You remember me? Let's go, baby. Get it.
Mixon trying to punch it in. And he is into the end zone for an AFC touchdown. Joe Mixon, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon as his guys continue to pour it on. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that will extend this big lead. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This is taken at his 4. Oh, look at the juke. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
The NFC takes over first and 10.
Ready to begin their next drive here, the NFC offense. And it's great to see the stars all out in one place, but in terms of football, what's really great to see is a very entertaining Pro Bowl as we are tied in the fourth quarter.
And how many of these guys?
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Myles Garrett. Who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon. After the sack, oh, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile. Haskins will throw. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 24. And that pick just sets him up beautifully right down near the goal line.
I remember being in a defensive meeting back when I was in college, and our defensive coordinator says, we're going to call this Be Who You Are defense. D linemen, you play the run. Linebackers, be aware of anything. And secondary, you play the pass.
And he is into the end zone for an AFC touchdown. Punching it in from a yard away. And the AFC able to use the short field as they cash in for 6 points. Tucker with the extra point, and the lead will swell by 1 more. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And he's going to be out of bounds here on the return at his own 2-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off at the 30.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
Touchdown. You must be dreaming.
Here's a run on 1st down that doesn't accomplish anything. In fact, he's going to be tackled behind the line for a loss of 1. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and it'll be 2nd and 11.
The NFC's 41-yard line.
After getting stuffed on 1st down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
The AFC thus far on 3rd down, they've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 9. Now Minshew, and going deep into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Justin Reed, and a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
Going to give this time to the tailback. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 5-yard line. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Now a handoff looking right. They'll try to get forward, but he's going to be stopped in his tracks at about the 3. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. The numbers for the NFC on 3rd down. They've converted a 1/3 of their opportunities, 3 for 9. This is 3rd and 7. Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure. The backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
Hey, 58 is the mic. Go 58 is the mic. Watch a slant. Watch a slant. Watch a slant.
They're going on 4th down. Haskins under pressure, and down he goes in the end zone, and that's a safety. Things are just going from bad to worse now. It's a safety that does him in here, and that is one frustrated offensive unit.
They can't get out from under their own shadow right now. I mean, I know this is the NFL, but could you imagine a college crowd right now? That's what they'd be doing. They'd be chanting, "Start the bus," because they think this one is over.
The AFC offense set to take their next drive. This ball game certainly has gotten a little out of hand. This is normally when they say you got to fill. This is fill time for guys like you and I. But, to be frank, just a dominating performance. Really impressive what we've seen.
It is. I'm glad that you went in that direction, because otherwise we're going to have to talk about the museum tour we took yesterday.
Which was also impressive.
Which was also very impressive. But this game, how they've done it, offense, defense, special teams, they put it all together. And I got to tell you, I am beyond impressed.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Monte Nicholson picks it. And the return stops just a little bit shy of midfield at the 48-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Steps away to his left. And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. They'll come up after the sack on a 2nd and 12. On 2nd down, here's Haskins. Slings this deep from McLaurin. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. The former 1st-round pick Marlon Humphrey there to get a hand on it. Another wayward pass. Things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden a secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Not today. 58, right over there, right over there. Yeah. Mike, 50.
Here's Haskins to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Myles Garrett, my goodness, make that now 5 sacks for him in this ball game. Really turning in an incredible performance. A critical one here if they're going to have any shot at this thing. So they'll go for it on 4th down. They'll try and throw forward with Haskins. Try to lay one up deep. And this is going to be incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the AFC is going to get the football back in great field position. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. He's got a 1st down and much more inside the 20. A big hitter there, a 1st down gain of 26 yards.
Oh, that's a big one right there. You talk about breaking off a huge chunk of real estate. But if you're the defensive coordinator, you cannot dwell on the fact you just gave up an explosive run. You have to look ahead, regroup your guys, and figure out a way to slow down this attack.
And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. Call it a loss of 6 on the play. And that'll make it 2nd and goal. And it looks like this will be the last play before the 2-minute warning. Here's Mahomes, his first throw since coming in. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown. A post to the tight end for 6. Gosh, those guys are so tough to cover, aren't they? Just in general, tight ends running those patterns near the goal line.
Because you have to decide how you want to treat them. Are they a wide receiver? Are they a big extra blocker on the field? Or are they a hybrid and caught in between? So are you going to use a linebacker? Are you going to use a safety? Are you going to even move a corner in if you're going to play nickel or dime defense? They usually win those matchups because they have an answer for all 3 of those positions.
And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So it's the NFC with the football as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. On 1st down, it's Haskins. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Chris Jones, my goodness, make that now 5 sacks for him in this ball game. Really turning in an incredible performance. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Now it's Haskins. And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line, it's a sack. Myles Garrett in there to get him again. That is sack number 6, one off the NFL record of 7. Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete. The former 1st-round pick Marlon Humphrey there to get a hand on it. Another pass attempt, another incompletion. You figure defensively, you're in the 4th quarter here. You've held the team under 100 yards passing. You've done your job.
Especially in today's NFL, which is truly a pass-first league.
Hey, I got him. That's me. 58 to Mike, 58 to Mike. You.
On 4th down, Haskins. Now a desperation throw deep downfield, and they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and my goodness, that means this next drive will begin 4 yards from the end zone already. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. Mahomes going to throw it here. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. Aaron Donald. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. So 1st down went in the wrong direction. They're at the 13-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. And it'll be intercepted. Monte Nicholson picks it. And a short return will be stopped inside the 10 at the 8-yard line.
I tell you, Brandon, it seems like this guy's been all over the field so far. That's his 2nd interception of the game. And so much of playing defense in the NFL, especially when it comes to defending the pass, is all about positioning and technique. And this is fantastic work on both fronts there.
Now the NFC going to call the first of their 3 timeouts, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Now Haskins to throw it. He's going to let it fly. And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way in for the touchdown. A big play there. 83 yards. And the NFC able to make this a bit more respectable. The NFC going to line up and go for 2 here. Here's Haskins out of the gun. And this is caught, so they do get the 2. Still a very large deficit, but maybe something to feel a little better about. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The offense for the AFC set to go now. They have the dream scenario you hope for coming into the game. Just one kneel here, and this game should be over.
And it's always the final play of preparation each week. The practicing of the kneel-down formation, the victory formation.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Justin Reed. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. The offense for the NFC ready to get their next drive started. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest,
don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Yeah, use that as ammo going forward.
Exactly. Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it, because
you're not going to want that feeling again.
No, you don't want that feeling again. And who knows? You may meet up with this team again.